season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. And the Gamecocks will boot it away to start the game. And here's the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Kentucky's offense will have first crack at this one. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass it.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set. Is able to rip off that one for a first down.
Way to know, Russ.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield.
That does
one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and settle.
And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Going with the ground game left. Got a little space. There he goes. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. The Gamecocks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Man, you got to get hats around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27. The big pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 1. Give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Bully ball on 3rd and short. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming. He's got it on the run. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they will have it 1st and goal. And the Gamecocks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He'll do it himself. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Finds his big tight end. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. And they reacted well with the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going to take off. He stopped at the 32. Picks up 10 and gets the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wildcats getting set on 1st and 10. Fires left. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of the play will stand. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Let's go! From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got it! They will score! Touchdown, Kentucky! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone. It's Burrow. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauled. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Gamecocks are facing 3rd and inches. He'll sneak it. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Montgomery. And this will be it.
Hey.
There forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quick pass on the jet motion. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. That's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Gamecocks are flying down the field. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. That's caught. It's Jackson. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. On the run, it's Jackson. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Got it in the middle.
What the fuck?
At the 20, he's got space. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
It's going to be a long game.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
He'll start the return inside his spot. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Quickly to the tight end. Across the 35, out of bounds to the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Man, these balls thrown way down the field. This is a lot of times when you see those pass interference or receivers adjusting the ball and DBs not. This time you can tell the defender did a great job understanding where the ball was going, got his hand on it, and made sure the receiver couldn't make the play.
There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period.
We don't get it. I'm about to be mad.
Holding the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Just keep slinging it. Finds the tight end. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He makes a stop, and a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves him in 2nd and manageable. All right, guys, let's talk a little Kentucky. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job in the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and 1.
He's got him still on his feet. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Wildcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field.
That's a touchdown.
Thanks to this senior defender.
And we saw it last week with this offense, right? They know who they are down here. They're going to be physical. They gave him the football, and what did he do? He rewarded you with 2 touchdown runs. I look for this offense to continue the physicality and hand that man the ball again. And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
And on 3rd down, you run a screen. I think you're hoping to try to get the defense in a blitz, flying up the field, throw the screen right behind them. It didn't happen. They guessed wrong. Defense did a great job playing discipline, playing sound, making the play.
They want to throw it. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks.
Damn!
Rising up and stopping him short on 4th down. The Gamecocks buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Here's the handoff.
No.
Gets that thing away from the goal line. He's all the way out to the 7 with a pickup of 6. And the Gamecocks
You guys stop them.
a lot of ways with just a few
I'm
yards
nervous.
to throw, it's Montgomery. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. And he'll be knocked
Good
out.
job, Kentucky.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation. So the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
And the returner will be dragged down. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Wants to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. Breaks into the open. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's out to 22. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. Second down coming up in this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wildcats are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have the guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you can tell just drop the football, just a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough for me.
Well, just nowhere to go there. And it started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on
I
the
can't
field.
believe we can't
They
even
didn't move
stop
the ball
them.
at all the last time they had it, and hoping
Old
for better
school.
fortune this time around. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Montgomery. Fires to the right. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Yeah.
Close in on him after a good return on the interception.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Complete downfield. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And this tight end is having a day. With that last catch, he's now got over 150 receiving yards.
He's got the tight end. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. with the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kentucky.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He'll keep it himself. Breaks the tackle. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to take a shot at this DB. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
That was just
Listen, there's different degrees of open, but in college football, that's open. When your receiver has a step on the guy, man, those are the ones you feel like you should complete most of the time, and he just overthrew that one.
Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there instead of incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Montgomery. Snagged out of the air. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. He's down at the 27. They can't stop the clock, and this is a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Snagged in the middle. It's
God damn it.
He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. To the air on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
Nice job by the QB and receiver on this play. In a 2-minute situation, going to work the boundary, get the 1st down, and get the ball out of bounds. Great situational awareness.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Catch inside the 30 and still running. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Never a doubt. That brings them to within 1.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the 2nd half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Kentucky will booty deep to get the second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. The give from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they
Hell
were right
yeah.
there as soon as he got the ball. Third down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that first down marker. 4th down coming up. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the grab over the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Complete to the right. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Kentucky will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Sets up the screen. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Now it's 2nd and goal. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to throw it into the end zone on 3rd down? Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting.
That's our first lead of the game.
Nice job.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get some. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease, he puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
They'll give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that.
Hell yeah.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
Wide open downfield. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Scanning the field, it's Montgomery. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball in your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Maybe,
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
He's got enough to move the chains for Kentucky.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the tailback. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. You're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. A little screen to the running back. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he ran away from
Wild man.
Take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Montgomery. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They'll try to get it through the air, using the quick game. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Running to Green. Got the first down and more. And he found plenty of running room on that.
Wait, we're winning right now.
Finally able to get him
By
down.
9.
Looking for room. It's Jackson. Shoots his way for more. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the third quarter. One final play before the end of the quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finding open areas. And he is stopped for no gain, and that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through three. To the air on second down. Setting up the screen. There he goes. He's got it out of bounds at the 12-yard line. And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by his defense. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That'll pull them back to within 6.
Well, you're always going to wonder what could have, should have happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes it a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He breaks the tackle. Past the first down marker and still running. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 37.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his play list, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give as they work on that clock. Makes it past the marker. Turning it on. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep
Break 2 tackle.
Break it loose and make a huge play.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Keeps looking downfield. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Gamecocks racing to the line in a hurry up. Looking to throw, it's Montgomery. Here comes the heat. Going to try to get it himself. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They get it on the ground at the 33-yard line, but the interception, the turnover, has given this offense a great shot. From the gun, the ground game. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Runs for the tackle. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of us. So